Your customers are writing your best performing ads, but you're too busy staring at the meta ads dashboard to notice.
Come on, man.
Here is how we use AI to turn customer complaints into high ROAS meta ads. Listen, in 2026, the Andromeda algorithm does not care about a hunch. It cares about resonance. If your creative doesn't hit a specific psychological trigger at a specific stage in the buyer's journey, Zuckerberg is going to throw that thing in the shredder. The first thing I want you to do is called sentiment mining. What I want you to do is take your last 500 reviews, or however many you have access to, especially the 3, 2, and 1 star ones, feed them into an LLM, preferably a gem that you've built or a custom GPT, and have it identify the most common unmet desire or the common friction point. Number 2 is your scripting loop. So now that you have those contrarian points and those overall themes, tell AI to write 5 contrarian headlines based on those friction points. Then what this does is it calls out your audience specifically. It calls out what triggers them, and the Andromeda algorithm loves that crap. And then from there, what you're gonna do is rapid visualization and static creative concept development. Tons of words, but basically what I want you to do is take those headlines and the overall idea of this ad, throw it into Nano Banana Pro inside of Higgsfield.ai. That's the tool that we use internally to generate initial static ad concepts, and have it put together the basic static ad concept. I built a custom GPT that writes the prompts that I put into the static ad generation model so that the outputs and the images that are created from the first try are so much better. If you want that, I'll link it in the description for you to grab it. And by the way, we do not use AI static ads to replace human strategy or to replace graphic designers. We use that as an initial starting point, and then we redesign it in Canva so it's professional, so it's on brand, and so we're fully accountable to it. And then from there, just test them. Don't overthink it. Do a broad test, let your creative do the targeting for you in the Andromeda environment, and then rinse and repeat. Look, don't get me wrong, being creative is awesome. I love being creative. My mom told me I'm creative when I was like 3 years old. But you also need to become a strategist and an operator in 2026 and beyond. So use AI to mine the data so you can spend your time on the most important thing, which is the strategy. So please follow or subscribe for more. For each new subscriber, I'm going to run a mile in my dress shoes, and I'm already nursing a couple of injuries and I have a couple of marathons coming up, so don't cook me.